What if Wonder Woman 1984 was good? Like, really good. Bear with me here. Imagine an unrealistic world where Patty Jenkins comes to me to do a script rewrite. There's no need for there to be two villains in the film just so Diana can fight someone in the end. In fact, cutting Cheetah out of the film might make it tighter, more efficient, heighten the drama, and make the emotional core of the film a bit more strong. Okay, here's how I feel the movie could have gone. Firstly, let's cut out that nonsense opening scene in Themyscira. It's gratuitous, boring, and unnecessary. Plus, if we're cutting Cheetah out of the movie, this scene serves no purpose anyway. Instead of that, let's have a scene where Diana is taking a little excavation team and finding that awesome golden armor that she wears in the end of the movie. That way, we actually see her get it, and it's something earned, rather than something that's just already there in the office collecting dust while she tells us how she got it off screen. No, we want to see her excavate something cool. We want to see her do her job. Instead of the artifact going to Kristen Wiig, we just send it to Diana. She's in the Smithsonian, she works with antiquities, she can handle it. This way, her and Maxwell Lord are in direct contact with each other and they can actually develop some antagonism between each other. Then, when he tries to steal the stone, the stakes are that much higher. The movie really does pick up once Maxwell Lord shows up and starts doing all his wishy stuff. So that can all be the same, although there are still some random logic jumps in the middle. Like when she's flying to fight Maxwell, she's flying in her regular Wonder Woman costume, but when she gets there, she's wearing the gold armor. Like, what? When did she change? Did she go off course, go back to her office, then fly back to fight the bad guy? Why? She already had her powers back at this point, so there's absolutely no point in wasting time to go get the costume. I mean, the world is falling apart and you're doing a costume change? Instead, we can have all this stuff as she's losing her powers as a result of her wish for Steve to come back. Steve spends the whole movie trying to convince her to give him up, and she can make him stay back while she goes to confront Max as she doesn't want him to get hurt. And then we can have a scene where he sits in her office in desperation, notices the armor, and has an idea. We then have the big final climax in the White House, because if we're gonna go there, why not do the big battle there instead of in a random ass broadcast station? Anyway, in the White House you have her fighting all these government agents but trying not to harm them because it's not their fault, while at the same time really struggling as she loses more and more of her powers as Maxwell keeps gaining more and more power. Then Steve can show up with the armor, and maybe, just bear with me, he throws it at Diana and it forms around her like an Iron Man suit, and then she just like goes to town swatting the people out of the way. Bullets don't even mean anything. It's amazing. Then if you want to have a big boss battle, what if Maxwell just like grabs a guy and goes, hey, don't you wish that I could defeat Diana? Then he like has all these extra powers and the two of them can just duke it out, and he's too strong for her. So finally, in a desperate moment where maybe Lord is about to kill some innocent people, Steve implores her to do the right thing, and Diana, through tears of despair, finally gives in and renounces her wish and watches as Steve disappears. Suddenly her powers restored, she's able to beat Maxwell like he's a fly on the wall. She wails on him, reducing him to a cowering baby, cornered, begging for his life. Wonder Woman walks up to him, puts her hands around his neck, and as she does this, he starts trying to manipulate her, saying that she gets a wish, she renounced a wish, so maybe she can make another. He can give her whatever she wants. And the dialogue can be something like, he says you can have whatever you want, and Wonder Woman goes, whatever I want? And almost makes you feel like she's considering it. And he's like, whatever you want, just wish it. And she's like, and in return you want me to spare your life? And he's like, yes, please, please. And she makes her wish, and she wishes that he never got the artifact in the first place. You see a moment where Maxwell realizes what's happened. She's made a clever wish, and she's set the terms for it, so he can't like monkey's paw his way out of this one. Time starts to reverse, the whole movie speeds backwards, and maybe it even looks like a VHS tape is rewinding. That way it justifies all the posters and the title and all this stylistic shit. 1984 makes sense now. And we plop right back to the moment where Maxwell was just about to steal the stone, and Diana shows up at the last moment, stops him, takes the stone. Maybe she puts it away in Themyscira, away from the greed of men. You can then have a scene where Lord is going to jail for dealing with black market antiquities, and as he's being taken away, he can have that interaction with his son that's in the movie, where he says he's just a loser and all he wants to do is make him proud, and his son reassures him that he doesn't need to make him proud because he already loves him. God, this kid is so nice. Then, if you want a fun twist ending, she can be attending that fundraiser where she turns a corner and sees Steve Trevor back from the dead, because since she went back in time, it undid her renouncing the wish. Oh, and maybe the mid-credit scene can be Diana and Steve living happily ever after, with her as a normal person having lost her powers and renouncing the Wonder Woman title. You can foreshadow the next movie by having either the Themysciran woman showing up at her doorstep saying that they need her and it's an emergency, or maybe it is Linda Carter showing up in the end saying, "Hey, can I have my suit back?" Like, that would be cool. This keeps you excited for future movies as well. Anyway, that was my pitch, and I hope you liked it. If you did, let me know in the comments. And if you'd be interested in hearing me do the same thing for other movies, because doing this, breaking down films and pitching my own version of it, was really fun for me. And I think I'd like to do more videos like this. So let me know if you think that's a good idea.